After being with a man for a little while, a woman may see that he is being used by his mother. This is because he could spend a lot of time doing things for her, and she could act as though he is responsible for her. To make matters worse, he might not realize that he is overly focused on his mother, let alone that he is not responsible for her. But instead of getting angry at what is going on and questioning if she should cut her ties, she could end up feeling sorry for him. If this is the case, she could start to think about what she can do to change the man's life. As a result of this, she could make it clear that he is not responsible for his mother and that his needs are important. It might be possible for the man to hear what she has to say, or he could dismiss what she says. But even if he does listen to what she has to say, it doesn't mean that he will start to change. Irrespective of how he behaves, she can continue to try to get through to him and make him see clearly. Every now and then, in an understanding and perhaps loving way, she can talk about how his needs and life matter. Deep down, she can believe that if she keeps going, he will gradually change, and this will allow them to have a real relationship. It is then going to be about her hanging in there, and sooner or later, this area of her life will change. One thing that she could do to try to help him is suggest that he reaches out for support and perhaps works with a therapist. If he agrees to do this, she could both find him a therapist and arrange a time for him. She can believe that if he works with someone like this, it will allow him to draw the line with his mother. Based on this, he will need to change, while she won't need to, and will have just happened to end up with a man who is unavailable. At this point, it could be said that she won't have a partner, she will have a project. She will be giving him a lot of her time and energy, but she won't be receiving a great deal of his time and energy. And as he is so caught up with his mother, he is unlikely to have much energy or time to give to anyone else. He will be in a one-sided relationship with his mother and will be deprived in the process. If one of her friends was to point out that she is overextending herself for the man, she might not be able to accept what they say. She could say that she loves him and doesn't want to abandon him. If she was to step back and reflect on how she feels, she might soon see that she is living in the wrong way. However, she might need to suffer for a little while longer before she can face reality. Now, while she can believe that she just happened to end up with a man who can't be there for her, as she is acting more like the man's parent than his partner, it is likely to show that there is far more to it. Yet, as she is unable to see that she is out of balance, it is likely to show that it is normal for her to behave in this way. Due to this, there is going to be no reason for her to see that she is behaving in a way that is not serving her. This is not to say that she won't often feel frustrated and angry, but that she won't be able to truly embrace these feelings or look into why she feels this way and change her behaviour. If she was able to see that she is out of balance, and she was to think about her early years, she may also see that this was a time when she had to be there for one of her parents and or siblings. This would have meant that a number of her developmental needs were rarely, if ever, met. She would then have been forced to act like an adult and give at a stage of her life when she needed to be a child and receive, along with having to lose touch with a number of her developmental needs. She would have also come to believe that a number of her needs and feelings were bad. Many, many years will have passed since this stage of her life, of course, but deep down she will still be trying to receive the love that she missed out on. Her unconscious mind will be projecting her mother and or father onto the man that she is with, and will believe that if she does enough for him and continues to hide her needs, she will finally be loved by him. But as he is not available, not to mention that this stage of her life has passed, she will continue to be deprived. Therefore, the person that she is looking to for love won't be her mother or father, but she will feel how she did all of those years ago. Additionally, as she was deprived of what she needed, she will carry underdeveloped parts inside her unconscious mind. These parts of her will also be projected into the man, which is then why she has such a strong need to save him. Without realizing it, she will be trying to save parts of herself that she has lost touch with. It then won't matter what she does for him, as it won't change what is taking place inside her. And if she has tried to save other men, this will be only too clear. So if you are a woman who is in this position, and you are trying to save a man who is unavailable and is caught up in his mother's world, then this may show that you are unconsciously projecting parts of yourself onto the man, and saving him is then an indirect way for you to save yourself. And this is probably because you were deprived during your formative years, and so as you reconnect to these split off parts of yourself and face the pain and experience the unmet developmental needs that relate to these parts, then you will become more integrated, and you will no longer need to project unconsciously these parts onto the men that you are drawn to. And it will then be easier for you to have a relationship with a man who is available, because more of you will also be available. And to engage in this process, you may need to reach out for external support, but the main thing is that you do what you need to do to gradually change your life. If you would like to find out more about the services that I offer, please go to www.oliverjrcooper.co.uk or email me at info@oliverjrcooper.co.uk, and I'm looking forward to assisting you on your journey.